All right, we're live.
Great
Howdy.
success.
Yes. Hey, guys. I'm Tim Davis. I'm the director and creator of Willowvale Harbor.
Dean Marconi. I am the star, if you want to call it that, of Willowvale Harbor, and also I helped with the cat wrangling and everything else behind the scenes.
Yep. He was very, very important to the overall production, aside from being an actor.
Giving me way too much credit.
Yep. And
I'm MB. I'm just here.
she's just here. She
Well,
was.
I didn't do anything.
Well, no, she was important behind the scenes for getting production ready and I guess watching it and enduring the several years of
I helped
editing.
with editing.
She also has sex with the director.
Oh God! Yes, that
I'm
is.
sleeping with the director.
Also, yeah, thanks.
Sleeping your way to the bottom.
Also, on the line I've got Eve Hovey. Go ahead,
That's how
introduce
you
yourself.
say your name?
Hi, I'm Eve, and I started off as an actor, and then I just learned how to do enough stuff to become assistant director.
You
and
became
ended up,
second
helping
director
with
real
the script
quick.
and co-writing that at the end. So yeah.
Yeah, so Eve started off just kind of acting as some characters in it, and then after a while she became very important in actually making the whole film. She's a amazing writer. She helped us rewrite the last draft of the film before we locked it in and reworked some stuff. So Willowvale started about just about 6 years ago, and we were before we ever picked up a camera, we did about a year of prep and writing and kind of got the story overall fleshed out before we actually started filming.
And then changed it entirely halfway through filming.
Yeah, halfway and then 3/4 of the way through and then like 5 minutes before the end, but that's okay.
Guys, I gotta tell you, I've done another edit to the script.
Yeah.
Really wouldn't surprise me.
That's usually how it goes. But throughout that entire process, we started out with a very small crew, and originally it was just basically me and whoever I could put something in their hand. And then it grew to the point where I think as of right now we had like 65 plus cast and crew involved in the process. So we finally got around to releasing it, and that is happening in less than a half hour. So
Never thought I'd see the day.
right.
This
You knew it
was,
was happening, just didn't know when.
this was the longest production.
It was the longest production.
Granted, this is my first movie, but holy cow, we spent so much time. We filmed a dozen scenes that aren't even in the movie. We got chased downtown through the city by a crazy guy with a mattress on his car.
Yes.
We scared so many random people at that truck stop.
Yep. It's it was a long production, and a lot of the decisions that were made originally were budget wise, because being an indie film production company, we don't have the luxury of gigantic budgets that we can pay for places and people overextended. Or yeah, it was basically my budget, whatever I could afford. So over the period of it was probably about 4 straight years of filming, but we could only film in the winter.
Well, that's not true.
I mean, yes, we filmed some scenes in.
We ended up defying that.
Yeah, in the very hot parts of summer.
Tried
You
shooting
picked
a
the
winter scene at
hottest
90
days of the
degrees.
year for me to wear an entire winter garb.
Yep.
You did great, though. You look fantastic.
It
Lost 5 pounds that day.
out of necessity, we filmed in the winter when we could, because the locations that we had access to would look the same. The trees and the snow, and we wouldn't have to worry about continuity between them, and it would made it a lot easier. So budget wise, location wise, we never knew what we were going to have, so we ended up doing this as a budget and time thing. And then with the way weather works in New York, you can say, okay, we're going to be filming Friday and Saturday of this weekend. It snowed about a foot out, and we should be good. And then Thursday rolls around, and it's 40 degrees, and all the snow's gone.
Yeah.
So there were many times that we had to cancel shoots or reschedule them or rework the shots because we didn't have snow. So being that New York is what it is, we did what we could with what we had. And then the story, there's a huge backstory, which at some point I do want to do more in-depth video to the backstory.
Especially because we cut a lot of it out of the movie.
Yeah, there's a lot to it. So what we have is what we're going to be showing to you guys in about a half hour. You guys can watch it, and I'm hoping that if you guys like it, you'll share it and send it off to other people to watch. We want to get as many people watching as possible.
Absolutely.
And also, as a bonus for people, if you go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to Nox Luna Films, we're going to be picking a random person and doing a giveaway. We're going to do a signed script, one of the scripts, one of the revisions, one of the many revisions of the script. We're going to be giving that away along with a poster as well.
We only had about 2 of the script we were working from at any given time.
Mm-hmm.
There were just a million scripts. But if you get one, I can guarantee it was touched by at least half the cast while filming. All our scripts were used heavily. We did not have extra or spare copies ever.
No. So we'll be doing that as a giveaway also. And also another thing to mention is we've got a merch store. Shameless plug there. If you go to store.noxluna.com, you can go on and get some of our Willowvale shirts, our Nox Luna shirts. We'll be doing a free shipping promo. If you use the code Willowvale, it'll give you free shipping until the end of, I think I set it to end of November. So yeah, for the next month, you get free shipping. And that helps us out because every cent that went into the film just went into getting it done. Most of the people that worked on this, unless they absolutely were like some outsider I had to pay for, they were all volunteers, and they spent 4+ years on set making this happen. So we're also going to be doing, at some point in the very near future, doing a Blu-ray release of Willowvale with a bunch of bonuses and behind-the-scenes stuff. So if you
Bloopers, commentary, the whole shebang.
Yep, we're going to be doing a commentary reel pretty soon. Probably in the next couple weeks, we'll be sitting down and doing our commentary version of Willowvale. So
you get to hear all the inside jokes and stories and nonsense that happened behind
there are
this movie.
So many things. And and as we watch our own film, which is something that if you're interested in filmmaking and you like doing indie productions, and if you've worked on a set before, nothing ever turns out the way you want it to. And if there isn't at least 1 or 2 catastrophic failures of something on set every single day, then it's not a proper movie. So
I swear everything except that fucking flashlight went wrong.
Yeah, the flashlight is sitting behind you right now. We bought that as a cheap flashlight that we never thought was going to survive because it got dropped 50,000 times.
I had to throw it, I think, as part of an action in a scene, which we filmed probably a good dozen times because this guy's a perfectionist. That flashlight will not die. I threw it across the room multiple times. I banged it into everything. I dropped it accidentally a few times, and when we finished shooting, the case was cracked in half, but it still absolutely works.
Oh.
There
it goes!
Yeah.
It lives!
It lives. Barely.
It's alive!
So yes, this is the one and only flashlight. I had one backup, but it was a different color, so I was going to have to paint it. But this thing survived for over 4 years for no reason. And it's literally cracked apart.
In the snow and the cold.
So,
So
I think that needs to go home with you.
Small stories that you'll get to hear in our uninteresting commentary track.
Yeah.
Please pre-order your Blu-ray now.
We don't have a pre-order
we gotta
yet.
make them.
Yeah,
but we will.
Don't do that.
Stand by.
Exactly. So before we get started, we're gonna do we've got like 15 minutes left before the premiere.
Yeah, let's show some things.
If I'm going to be in the comments of this live stream on Facebook, I'm going to put the actual link to where you can go and watch it. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern, so within like the next 15 minutes. So, but before that, before it actually officially releases, I figured I'd ask you guys if you wanted to share a unique, interesting thing that happened on set that you remember or are traumatized that I'll have to pay your future counseling and therapy bills for. But what about you, Dean?
Well, let's let Eve go first before we lose her.
Oh yeah, that's right. Her phone.
Battery.
Yeah, that's right. She's on her battery phone. So
Her battery
I
phone?
guess
Yes.
There was this really funny. There was a time when we were shooting, and right before we had to get a shot, I'd slammed my thumb in the car door, and so like I was still in that period of wanting to like scream and swear about the like resonating pain, but I was just like shutting up for like the shot and stuff like that. And I just remember like sticking my thumb into like a snowball, and that was pretty funny. That was probably my most like poignant moment of suffering.
Which
That, and
you
then
being
for the
silent on
shot
set was
where
scary.
my character is like, well, like you'll see how she is. It was pretty scary. Like some of the conditions I had to shoot in because I had to let go of a lot of control to my wonderful boyfriend Joshua, who was in the scene with me. So that was also one of the uniquely scary moments that I did not see coming. But yeah, overall, it was just an incredible time, and I've learned so much, and this production has literally given me like pretty much everything as far as my work goes these days. So I'm just eternally grateful to Tim and everybody who worked on this project that made it happen. And I also just wanted to remind everyone that after this premiere, the movie will be like on YouTube for everybody to watch.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
everybody who doesn't make it to the 7 p.m. thing, like if you know a friend or someone, like you can send it out to them and they can watch it later on tonight.
And please do.
And
Mhm.
yeah, and just one more thank you to our incredible cast and crew and everyone else who supported us along the way. And I hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, before I get into any stories, I have to mirror that actually. Coming into this was just a buddy from high school said, "Hey, I'm making a movie. You like horror
Again.
movies. Do you want to do the thing?" And I said, "Sure." And, when I first went into it, that's pretty much the mindset I had. Not that I was necessarily half-assing it, but it was just a fun time to hang with friends and, make new friends like Eve and everyone else that I met on set, and amazing people. But as it went on, the more I did this, the more I saw what everyone else was putting into it and just the effort and the time. It became something that I was not just part of, but I was serious about. And I wanted this to be a good thing, and I saw that everyone else did too. So, no matter how it does tonight or who does or doesn't watch it, this, I hope, is something that everyone's proud of, because really a lot of people put so much time and effort into this movie. This was a passion project in every sense of the words. And as far as ridiculous stories behind the scenes, the one that sticks out, and you probably know where I'm going already, but we were filming, and it was one of the first things we shot. We weren't even on a location yet. We didn't have a full cast yet. You just came over with a camera and said, "Hey, we need some of this footage to utilize later." And it was someone that you don't actually even see a lot in the movie, and that is my friend that I'm looking for, Mike, played by my in real life best friend Tyler. And we shot this footage of him doing a podcast, or I guess it would be a video one, so a vlog, whatever it was. And the footage that we filmed was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
That poor skeleton.
I was trying
Broken
so
execution
hard
shoot.
to stay straight-faced because I'm holding the microphone, and I could not. We actually had to reshoot multiple times because Tim and I could not keep a straight face and stop from laughing and shaking all the gear. It was just beyond ridiculous, and for no reason. There was no script. Tyler was ad-libbing everything, and we should never have given him that much freedom.
He's great at it, though.
Yeah.
It was unreasonably
The shit
funny.
he comes
It
up
was
with.
wrong.
Yeah, I had very few things scripted for him to talk about, and I don't think he got any of them in his.
No.
We just had to let him go.
But it worked. It really, it fit the theme of the movie. It fit the character perfect.
Mhm.
The Aggro Crag reference will never not break me.
Yeah,
But it was
90s
just
kids.
unbelievable. And honestly, that's how a lot of the rest of the movie went, is a lot of things were ad-libbed. A lot of people kind of developed their characters and their roles as they went. And I think the script kind of evolved, not just as we all got better at writing and filming, but I think as our characters grew and we got better at playing them, I think we kind of made script decisions to kind of match, this fits more how your character's going, so let's go this direction. So it's been interesting to watch it all grow and evolve as we as actors and crew members and everyone else also kind of grew and evolved. Not to sound overly corny, but it was interesting to see where the whole project went, considering where it started.
Yeah. Yeah, it has been an interesting ride. What about you?
Oh, God. The hours of, hey, honey, can you come here and watch this one part because I need your input.
No. We're
Okay.
talking about Willowvale, not his porn project.
well, you threw that out
Gotta pay the
there.
bills somehow, right?
Right? But just, okay, so let me watch this, let me see, and okay, so you really don't, let's not do it this way, let's try it this way. Well, I don't like, just trust me on this, edit it this way. Okay, you were right. The wife's always right. But yeah, it just, a lot of it was hours and hours of just editing and redoing stuff, and well, the music didn't line up right on this, and I'm very particular in that. I'm so sorry.
Well, I am too.
You are the reason why I am this way.
Yeah, we can't watch a movie at home without her going, oh God, the editing in this is just terrible. I'm like, yeah, I know. They only had a $50 million budget to get it right.
I will say, working on this movie ruined that for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
My usual horror movie marathon that I do every year, I've gotten so much more critical now because I'm like, why would you edit like this?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you have the character do this? Like, I know what you could have done here. You totally screwed that up.
Yep.
Yeah.
You did better with no budget.
And as the editor, I know that most of the time it's because they screwed something up and they put a Band-Aid over it with another shot just to make it pass. And sometimes it fails, sometimes it passes. It's a necessary evil when you're editing because you don't always foresee every issue or I guess contingency when you're filming, but you do what you can, and sometimes it just doesn't come out the way you want it to, but you just do the best you can and hope that nobody notices it.
I want to throw out real quick, and I'm sure Eve would join me in this. This guy here, you heard him introduce himself earlier as the director, and then just now the editor. This guy's done literally everything in this movie. He's the editor, director, prop master, makeup artist, writer.
Transport.
He did all the transport, the craft services. He was an actor in a few scenes. He organized all the music, the sounds, the lighting. Mm-hmm. This guy did literally everything in this movie. For the amount you see my stupid face on screen, this guy did everything. So you are underselling your importance in this project.
Why, thank you.
Jack of all trades, and then still, like at the same time as doing everything, he still found the time. Like when there were people to start helping, like me and Lene and like Josh, who's here with me, or even like you too. Like he always would teach us how to do audio and how to do how to do any of that without any problem. There was always just like so much patience, and even though there was like more than enough there to stress him out, like never.
And
really
he's
shown
taught
it,
you
just
so
taken
much
it all.
too, Eve. I mean, I remember when you first started, and you were just like this little timid, shy girl, and then all of a sudden you just like came out and everything, and you're like, oh my God, Tim, you got to show me this. You
So
got to
it's
show me
your
this.
fault she's like this.
No.
Yeah.
You are amazing,
Bastard.
Eve.
He's the bastard who gave me a chance.
I adopted her into indentured servitude. Now she's got to be in all of my films like Helena Bonham Carter and all of the Tim Burton stuff.
Oh dear God, please do better than her.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you now belong to us.
Yep.
We have adopted you, and you are ours.
I honestly though, if any of our future projects that would come out, I pick from our group of people that worked on these projects first and foremost than I do anybody else.
Yeah, I got my start as Killer's Left Arm in a project you filmed that will never see completion.
Yeah,
No,
and-
years and years
Scapegoat.
ago.
Oh yeah, the scapegoat. Oh,
From-
God. Yeah, that was
From
years ago.
health class in high school.
Oh man,
We won't go there.
the '90s was a weird time. Anyway.
It was the 2000s.
Oh, was it yeah, it was the
2000s.
2000s. Yeah, early 2000s. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, it's a few minutes away.
Should we
Anybody
do
else?
the featurette or anything like that before we jump
No,
right
I'm
into
set.
the movie? Or
Yeah. So we've got a quick trailer that it's the final teaser before the actual release. It's already been out there. You may have seen it, but if
If you
can,
have, you're still gonna watch it again.
right. I'm
'Cause we said
gonna
so.
play it. But yeah, go watch the live stream if you can't catch it now. Watch it later and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we
Chris
can.
said he's watching while filming a wedding.
He's watching while filming a wedding.
Yep.
Nice.
He's on break.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, all right. That's so
And ahead
enjoy.
of time, thank you for watching. If you do, we very much appreciate it.
Yeah, and we hope that everyone else who worked on it is just as proud of it as we are. And,
Yeah.
You guys are awesome, just so you know. I'm so proud of all of
I'll
you.
have fun watching with you.
All right. Thanks everybody for the however many viewers we had watching this, and go to the YouTube
All
channel.
2 of you.
Yeah, all two, all of
There
our
are
viewer,
7.
all of our viewer.
My mom on Facebook on her phone right now, probably.
Yes.
There are 7.
In the
I
same
approve.
room.
Okay. So, all right, we will see you during the live stream. We'll be doing some Q&A in the chat, and if anybody wants to ask us questions about why things are the way they are, or like
Yes, we
That's an
welcome
open-ended
all of your
question.
reviews.
yeah, you could also just be like, this sucks, and we'll be like,
We know.
just watch it anyway. We know, just watch
Yeah.
it. But
As long as you watch, it's fine. You're
Exactly.
allowed to hate it.
so go in, subscribe, and then our subscribers, I'll pick a random person that subscribes to our YouTube channel, and we'll send them. I'll probably do like 3 people, and then we'll send out
Lucky
some
number 3.
signed scripts and a poster. So,
Yeah.
all right. Well, we
Let's
will
do it.
catch you in the live stream premiere,
The Willowvale Harbor.
the Willowvale Harbor premiere. Thanks for watching, guys.